in our kingdom will be sentenced to death by hanging." A gasp arises from the crowd. I can see the Jews around me lowering their eyes at the indignity. Echoing in my heart, those words, "Death by hanging." I shake with fear as we head home, hardly believing what I've just heard. 2. Expulsion. Father closes the door swiftly the minute we arrive home, and we all slip into the kitchen, the room farthest from the street, where we can speak without being heard by neighbors. "You know what they're calling for?" Father asks Mother, clutching his chest. "Expulsion," she replies solemnly. "What does expulsion mean?" I ask. Isaac, who is 15 and knows the answers to most anything, says, "It means we Jews are to be thrown out of the kingdom. We have to leave by the end of July. That's only 4 months." "How can that be? Hasn't our family lived in Toledo for hundreds of years? Don't we belong here?" "Yes, we do belong here," says Jacob, who knows almost as much as Isaac, just having celebrated his bar mitzvah. "But they will only let us stay if we convert to Catholicism." "And that we will never do," I exclaim. I've heard Father say this many times, even though in our own family there are converts, called conversos. To Father's great shame, his 2 sisters and their families accepted baptism to the Catholic faith. "I thank the Lord that our parents are no longer alive, for they would cry without end for my sisters," Father had said when they began to wear crosses around their necks. Life would be easier if we converted, though. Around us are family, friends, and neighbors who gave up being Jewish in the hope that they wouldn't stand out as different. The friends I played with as a small child, 2 sisters called Susana and Deborah, no longer speak to me. Yet not so long ago, the 3 of us were best friends. We ate together, prayed together, dreamed together. As little girls, we chased one another on the streets, skinning our knees and kissing one another's wounds so they'd heal. At first, after they converted, I thought I'd done something to make them angry. I tried to ask for forgiveness by giving them candied figs. "Stay away," they yelled. "We can't be friends with you until you stop being a Jew." And I yelled back, "Then we shall never be friends." I pitied them for turning against their own religion and forsaking our traditions. I wondered what that must feel like, and wrote a poem about it. I fear for all who hide their faith. Do their tears burn as they fall down their cheeks? Poems come into my head all the time, and I usually try to write them down. I am fortunate Mother comes from a family of book printers and has taught me to read and write in Hebrew and Spanish. I even know a little Arabic, because Mother shared with me the verses of Quasmuna, the Jewish poet who once lived in Granada, the land that King Fernando and Queen Isabel seized a few months ago from the Moors. "I'm dark-eyed just like you, and lonely," Quasmuna wrote, and it felt like she was talking to me. However, I must not speak about these things, because females are not supposed to read. But Father respects Mother's family background and doesn't object to her teaching me. Writing poems, though, is a high art, which he thinks is best left to men. Now Father pulls at his robe so sharply that the fabric rips. Then he breaks into a song, borrowed from a psalm, a tune so sad, tears come to all of our eyes. "Be merciful unto me, O God, be merciful unto me, for my soul trusts in you. In the shadow of your wings will I make my refuge, until these calamities shall be overcome." Soon I join him and feel the wings of the song lifting me. I accompany my singing with the tambourine, and the music fills the air with the hope and courage we need so badly at this moment. "Stop singing, stop singing. My heart is hurting," Mother says, looking at Father and me with a pained face. "I am sorry, querida," Father says. "It is how I express myself. And Benvenida sings like a nightingale, doesn't she?" He wipes away the tears from his eyes, and I wipe mine too, though a part of me is happy hearing Father's compliment.